Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Silken, also known as Cosmo Bliss. I have been doing a plethora of different styles of videos covering many strange topics, as you guys know. But today I'm going to talk about some really weird, some of them are weird, but some pretty strange zero waste habits that I do either on a daily basis or pretty frequently. And then I'll share with you some of them that aren't so weird that can be useful for anyone. I mean, they're all useful, it's just a matter of preference and how weird you really want to get. So let's just jump into the weirdest ones. The first one that I don't know anyone else who does this, but I've been doing this for years and it honestly works. And you guys are gonna judge me, but in dire situations and also in other situations that aren't so extreme, I use my hair as floss. So when I'm out in public or if I'm at a restaurant and I don't have floss on me, I just take one of my normal, not dreaded pieces of hair, try to get like 4 strands of them because you want it thick enough to not break in your teeth. And I just go like this and I floss my teeth. And if there's food on it, I just swipe it off. And then when you shower next, like, it's gone. So that one's kind of strange, I can understand. I don't know anyone else who does that. And then the next thing, I'm pretty sure other people do this, they just don't want to talk about it. I don't flush every single time I go to the bathroom. And I feel like men generally are known to do this with like their pee. I grew up with 3 brothers. If I'm about to get in the shower, I also don't use toilet paper. I mean, what's the point? And okay, this one is, my husband knows that I do this. But when I have to pee, because I'm already in the shower, I pee in the shower because why get out of the shower to pee and then use toilet paper? Like, it just doesn't make sense. So I pee in the shower, and then sometimes when I'm washing my hair, I'll squeeze the shampoo like all over so it doesn't smell anymore. And then this one is something that we recently purchased and are waiting in the mail to get. We bought a bidet, and I've been waiting for so long to do this because I really want to not use toilet paper. And going into that one, reusable wipes. And I'm not doing this right now because we don't have the bidet yet, but when we get this bidet, I will be using these. These I ordered for my baby to come. And if you guys don't know and don't follow me, I am 26 weeks pregnant, so some of these things are like baby hacks as well. So reusable wipes with a bidet, no toilet paper, that's in the near future. Another thing I use and have been using for years and has worked so well, and a lot of people judge me for this, but then other people think it's pretty smart, which I agree it is. I use reusable menstrual pads. They're kind of dirty, I'm sorry. I don't really bleach them that much, but yeah. This is comfortable, it's good for the environment, it's good for your body. It's really not that weird once it's all bloody. Sorry guys, TMI. Not really though. You just fold it up and then you button it, throw it in your laundry basket and put it in the wash. And to dry it, you just hang it in the sun and the sun will naturally bleach it. I, for many years, have used pillowcases as my laundry basket. It works great. You don't need to buy a laundry basket. I have a ton of old pillowcases with cute little patterns on them. It works just fine. The next one is the fact that I don't wash my clothes every single time I wear them. Honestly, I hardly wash my clothes unless 1, they have a stain on them, 2, they smell bad, 3, if I'm at work nannying and I have baby spit up on me or something like that, like major germs that I'm aware of. Or when a kid is sick and I'm around them, or anyone's sick and I'm around them, I'll probably wash them. But for the most part, I don't wash my clothes that frequently, and I think it's pretty unnecessary. And then with that, that was my phone. But with that, I also, in a lot of situations, I used to do this in the past more often, but I just wash my stuff in the shower with me while I'm showering. Like if I have a pair of, or with my pads, oh my camera's gonna die. With my pads, I'll just like bring them in the shower with me and then put them under water and scrub them with soap and shampoo, or I'll do that with underwear and it works just fine. The next thing I don't do this every single time, but in some situations I don't feel like using dish soap is 100% necessary. Like if I eat a sandwich on a plate, I'm just gonna rinse it under hot water. And hot water honestly kills a lot of bacteria and does a trick. So yeah, I don't always use soap for my dishes. And then when I clean the counters, like I said, in those situations, sometimes I'll just use a cloth. I use cloths, not paper towels, when unnecessary. I use a cloth with water and just wipe off all the crumbs and everything. And this is, yes, I use cloths. You can use old t-shirts, you can do whatever you want, but cloths are great for cleaning. Like, you don't always need paper towels. The only times I use paper towels is if there's cat poop and I'm picking it up and I don't want to use my cloth. So I do this pretty frequently. Whenever I have a cold, I don't really like using tissue. It hurts my nose. It feels so unnecessary, the amount of tissues I have to use. So I just blow my nose in the sink, and I'll usually steam hot water and it'll make my nose run, and I'll just kind of like push it out into the sink and go like this and clean my face every single time, and I don't get a little rash from constantly using the paper on it. And sometimes when I'm in the shower, actually every single time, I don't really use body wash or soap. I just use shampoo as body wash. And my husband really likes his bars of soap, which is fine because it's not using plastic or anything, but I'm not really a fan. I'm not a fan of holding that bar of soap. It's the texture and it slides out of my hand, so I just use my shampoo. And then this one's not that weird, but the next thing is when I have holes in my socks, I just sew them. I've literally had the same socks as I did when I was a teenager. Like, I just don't go through many things because I always just repurpose and fix my things. Like, it's so easy to hand sew something if it has a hole. Those are the weird ones that I could think about. And now I'll try to quickly just go over zero waste hacks that you can use more commonly, I suppose. So one of those things is, you know when you buy fresh vegetables and they wrap, I don't know why they do this, but I mean, I use them. They wrap these little elastic bands around the vegetables. I use those to tie cords together, for my bulk foods sometimes when they're in like a chip bag or something. I wrap it around instead of using the plastic clamps. I use it to secure Tupperware that's like the lid's not really tight, so I'll just wrap it around there and make it tighter. The next thing for Ziploc bags, I don't really buy Ziploc bags, but if I'm over at my parents' house or my brother's house or really anyone's house and I see that they're throwing away a Ziploc bag, I'll take it and bring it home and wash it and dry it. And I have had a stack of 10 Ziploc bags for so long that I've constantly reused, and they're working just fine for me. And as with reusing Ziploc bags, it's been like over a year. My husband bought a thing of tinfoil, and we still have it, and it is pretty full, but we reuse our tin foil. So like if we make fries on it or something, we'll just leave it in the pan and like constantly put other foods or vegetables on it, and if it had oil, just kind of wipe it down a little bit. But with that, also we bought these reusable wax saran wrap things in Australia, and they're pretty handy. Like, you don't ever need to buy saran wrap, it just seems unnecessary, but they have these, like I have my dolmas in them, and you can wash them, and then they fold to whatever you put it on. You can get any size you want. I'm going to quickly tell you, because you're going to think that's beeswax. No, they make vegan ones, and the vegan ones are made out of GOTS certified organic cotton, candelilla wax, or am I saying that right? Candelia wax. I don't think I'm saying that right. Organic cocoa butter, Damar resin, I don't really know what that is, organic virgin coconut oil, and jojoba oil. That's what those are made out of. And I'm pretty sure you can make them easily at home. The next thing is, if we order to-go food, which I try not to do, and they accidentally put the plastic forks and spoons in there when we said not to, or napkins, I always save them. I never ever throw them away, and I always keep a set like this in my car and in any purse, because it's just like, why throw it away? And I'll take it home and wash it and then put it back in my car. And I don't know, that's just something that I don't understand, why people throw those things away. Just why not put them in a drawer and save it and keep using it? On the rare chance that we buy like plastic hand soap bottles, I take the label off and I reuse it, and I've reused this one for homemade hand sanitizer. You can honestly put so many different things in here, but that's what I've decided to use this soap bottle for, and this can just last for years now. The next thing is whenever we go to the grocery store, and if I forget my fabric bags, my canvas bags, I will use the grocery bags or the Whole Foods like paper bags for putting it in my trash bin, or the paper bags as putting recycles in there. I never just throw the plastic or paper bags away. They're so handy for so many things. Like, you can reuse them for a long time. Okay, this is kind of just like something that everyone should do. I just don't waste food. When vegetables start to go bad, not go bad, but like get limp, you can make vegetable stock. I freeze dry mine, so I'll like blanch it and then put it in the freezer. If like I have too much broccoli and some of it's going bad, I'll just do that and put it in the freezer. Now I'm just going to show you the rest. I also forgot, with all the me talking about all the cloths and menstrual pads and cloth wipes, with that we plan to cloth diaper our baby 100%. So if you have a child, that's something to consider. There's a lot of information on cloth diapering, and it's just a really great way to save a lot of money, save the planet, and to not put baby waste and poop into places it shouldn't be. Okay, I feel like every video you see, you know about this, but I always keep jars. So a kombucha jar, it's a water bottle. This was a marinara sauce thing. I use it as a water bottle. I put smoothies in it. I put all of my powders, proteins, chia seeds in mason jars. There's no point to throw them away. Like, you can just reuse them. And these were little, when I was nannying, my boss would throw away these little baby food containers. And I put chia seeds in them and other things like that. Okay, I'm finally finishing up, I'm pretty sure. The next thing is when you buy from like a holistic practitioner, or just like if you buy medicine online, these used to be capsules in here that I bought, and I used it, took the label off, and now it's filled with dried herbs. This one was some type of tincture, and I emptied it, and I'll make my own tincture. As with essential oil bottles, I keep them, and inside of this I put my own hand sanitizer in it, and you can put your own essential oils, you can put your own homemade perfumes, and just, you can put so many things in them. Don't throw away your tincture bottles, your essential oil bottles, your medicine bottles. The last two random things are straws. And we all know about the straws, guys. If you get a plastic straw, take it home, reuse it, or just don't use plastic straws at restaurants. Like, it's really unnecessary. Or if you really love your straws, buy some silicone or metal ones. These are great and thick for smoothies. I can't remember the last time I've used a plastic straw. And this one is a cool hack. This is a bar of shampoo. So it's not using plastic. My camera, I'm so scared. I don't want to lose this. It's just a bar of soap, but it's shampoo, and you're not using plastic, and it's just a really great alternative. And I'm sure there are so many other things, but I really don't want to lose this video, and I'm really hoping that you guys could take something from this and maybe use it in your life. A lot of these things are super practical and can really help the environment in such little ways. So do everything you can to minimize waste, minimize just so many things that are unnecessary. I hope you guys enjoy and have a good one.